only 60 kilometers from Bratislava, on the former territory of the airport with an area of 240 hectares, a new sustainable district of Vienna, Seestadt Aspern, is being created. It is currently one of the largest urban development projects in Europe. The winner of the 2007 urban planning competition was the Swedish studio Tovat Architects and Planners, whose master plan became a model of urban development and the basis for further planning. In 2009, it was supplemented with public space concepts by the Danish architect and urban planner Jan Gehl. By 2030, it is expected that more than 25,000 people will live in Seestadt, and around 20,000 jobs will be created. The 20-year construction period is divided into 3 development stages. The second stage, which connects the newly built Aspern Nord railway station with the center of Seestadt, is currently being implemented. In order to be able to use the so far undeveloped areas of the district, the Pop-Up Dorms pilot project was created in 2015. This fully prefabricated wooden building by F2 Architekten consists of modules, is flexible, and can be moved 5 times during the planned period of use in an undeveloped area while maintaining the passive standard. It currently has the function of a dormitory. The new quarter is connected to the historic center of Vienna by the underground, which is led above the level and creates a shaded, partially protected public space that can be used as a recreation area or for sports fields. One of the basic concepts of the neighborhood is compactness, a varied mix of functions and residents. Here, the city offers several models of housing that appeal to different age groups, families or individuals, as well as several models of social housing. The eastern area of the project is dominated by the Liselott Hansen Schmidt educational complex, built in 2021 with a primary school for 1,100 pupils. The entire area is operated only using local renewable energy sources. The combination of the building envelope in the passive standard, heat pumps, more than 70 depth probes, photovoltaics, and controlled ventilation with recovery forms an energy concept of the building with a balanced balance. A campus de religionen is planned within the neighborhood, which unites different religions and their places of worship, such as Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and Sikhism, in a common area. The center of Seestadt Aspern is an artificially excavated groundwater-supplied lake, after which the district is named. It offers a relaxation zone with sports fields and children's playgrounds. The southern coast consists of beaches. In the future, it will be connected to a 4-hectare park and will become the basic blue-green infrastructure of the district. Public spaces are important elements of the new neighborhood and greatly influence the quality of life of its residents. The chosen solutions are retrospectively evaluated. Problem areas such as heat islands are identified, and greenery is additionally supplemented, including water retaining and water permeable measures. The basic concept of Seestadt Aspern is to strengthen public transport, bicycle transport, and pedestrian movement. Parking around residential blocks is limited. A neighborhood for people is emerging. Sustainable solutions are supported by the city, not only in the urban structure, but also in the building scale. With its 84 meters, one of the tallest wooden buildings in the world, Ho was built in 2019. Architect Rüdiger Leiner chose a hybrid construction, combining reinforced concrete and wood, and pushed the boundaries of using wooden structures in urban space. On the opposite shore of the lake, the Forum am Seebogen wooden building of the Harry and Sally Studio was built in 2021 as a prototype of modular and system construction, with the aim of creating a high-quality living space during a short construction period. In more intensively built-up areas, emphasis is placed on vertical elements of greenery, which help the natural shading of the building and create a microclimate. They are mostly part of the architectural concept of the building, and maintenance is the responsibility of the administrator. Areas designated for communal gardens and leisure activities contribute to strengthening socialization and community building. They are intended for all residents and soften the harshness of busy metropolitan life compared to small-town living. Among the first projects implemented in Seestadt Aspern was a kindergarten, primary school, and special primary school by architect Thomas Sintel, built in 2015. Thanks to cooperation within the Aspern Smart City Research Program, The building is almost energy self-sufficient. The energy needed for heating and preparing hot water comes from the use of groundwater using heat pumps, a photothermal system on the roof of the building, and a ventilation system with recovery. The photovoltaic system covers a large part of the need for electricity for the operation of the mentioned technologies. The residential housing, ASP Wohnbau, by Berger Parkkinen and Querkraft Architekten, is another of the buildings involved in the research project in Aspern. Built in 2015, the building with a facade made of prefabricated wooden elements suspended on a reinforced concrete frame is built to an almost passive standard. Prefabricated concrete balconies are also attached to the support frame at points to eliminate the formation of thermal bridges. It is interesting that streets and parks have names only after important women. Street names shape the identity of any city, and since most of the streets, a full 95%, in Vienna are named after famous men, they decided to reduce this disparity. Seestadt Aspern has ambitions to become a model of an ecological, energy-independent, functional and pleasant neighborhood for people. It's definitely worth coming back to see how it's done.